10.
I'll put Philadelphia in. 7 of their 9 wins, though, have come in one-score games. They're 3-5 when allowing 21-plus points. And in the playoffs, you're going to face better quarterbacks. Their defense, it's excellent. The roster is excellent, but I don't trust Jalen Hurts or Nick Sirianni in big spots. Again, they play the Commanders twice in the next 3 weeks, so they're going to flex and look impressive. But this offense feels like it's been broken since week 1.
We hear this kind of statement far too often. This guy is the most disrespected, or no one is doubted more. But in this case, it's actually true. Jalen Hurts is legitimately the most disrespected quarterback in the NFL, and it isn't even close. To say you don't trust Jalen Hurts in big moments is both insulting and utterly insane. This is a literal record-breaking Super Bowl MVP with multiple historic Super Bowl performances, not to mention consistently phenomenal playoff showings. He has repeatedly risen to the occasion against the league's best. The Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Bengals, you name it. Now, if you want to critique the Eagles' offense as broken this season, or express doubts about the team's overall direction, that's fair game. We've discussed those issues all year. But to claim, this roster is excellent, the defense is excellent, but the only reason they're the 10th seed and I don't trust them is because I don't trust Jalen Hurts in the big spot. That's just crazy. It really is. Let's look at the facts. Jalen Hurts in the playoffs. Across 2 Super Bowl runs, 7 games, 18 touchdowns to just 2 turnovers, 91 first downs, a 71.8 QBR. He is one of only 18 QBs with at least 50 Super Bowl pass attempts, and he is the only one to complete over 70% of his passes, 73.3%, 44 for 60. The data speaks for itself. People love to compare eras and players, so let's do that too. Compared to Drew Brees at a similar point, Hurts has a higher completion percentage, more passing yards per game, the same TDs, fewer INTs, a higher passer rating, and is significantly more prolific as a rusher. Compared to Lamar Jackson in their first 5 years, Hurts has more passing yards per game, more total touchdowns, and a Super Bowl ring. Who do you trust more in big moments? The evidence points to Hurts. Even in his 2 Super Bowl matchups against Patrick Mahomes, Hurts had more passing yards, more rushing yards, more total touchdowns, and fewer turnovers. And let's be honest, Mahomes padded his stats with 2 garbage-time touchdowns in their last meeting. You could trim 100 yards and 2 scores from Hurts's totals, and his performance would still be legendary. Here's the ultimate stat. Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback in NFL history to have a single game with 200-plus passing yards, 70-plus rushing yards, multiple TD passes, a rushing TD, a 75% completion rate, over 10 yards per attempt, and a win. He did that in the Super Bowl. And yet, some say they can't trust him in big spots. It's illogical. The narrative around him is contradictory. Win, but don't run so much. The tush-push isn't fair. Throw more, even if it's illogical, but don't throw to your elite receivers. It's a no-win criticism. If your argument is, I'm not sure we'll see the best version of Jalen Hurts this year due to the offensive struggles in coaching, that's a reasonable, nuanced concern. But to flatly state, I don't trust Jalen Hurts in big spots, is objectively and subjectively insane. They said the same thing before both Super Bowls, especially the last one, and he was flawless. He had no run support, became the leading rusher, and made every critical throw and run needed in a record-breaking performance. How does his postseason resume stack up against others? Hurts. 95.4 passer rating, 1,800 yards, 10 TD, 3 INT in 9 games. Joe Burrow. 93.8 rating, 1,826 yards, 9 TD, 4 INT in 7 games. Lamar Jackson. 84.6 rating, 1,700 yards, 10 TD, 7 INT in 8 games. Jordan Love, who many are high on, 83.4 rating, 5 TD, 5 INT in just 3 games. Jared Goff, 85.1 rating, 9 TD, 5 INT in 10 games with stacked teams. Would anyone say, I don't trust Jared Goff in big spots with the same frequency? Doubtful. I'm not here to claim the Eagles are destined for a deep run, or that Hurts will definitely shine this postseason. They might lose in the first round, and it wouldn't be shocking. But if that happens, it won't be because you can't trust Jalen Hurts in big spots. That fundamental claim makes no sense, and is downright disrespectful to a player whose defining characteristic has been rising to the occasion. Everyone thinks their team or quarterback is doubted, but with Jalen Hurts, the disrespect is remarkable. The one thing you cannot take away from him is his proven ability to play huge in huge moments. To ignore that is to ignore reality. Those are my thoughts. What do you all think about the Philadelphia Eagles and this notion of not trusting Jalen Hurts? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Whether you agree or disagree, let's discuss, debate, and have some fun. Please consider subscribing. We're building a great community here. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps. Thank you, and see you next time.